I had a dime for every time my community and me spoke about blushes this past year, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I'd be laying on a beach somewhere in the Bahamas. So we're going to talk about blush again. The thing is, we all love blush. This is like a consensus. We all love blush, but we can't buy every blush. I do though, because I'm trying to decide whether or not you need them. That's why I'm here. I'm Rebecca. This is Not Fit for Print Beauty. And my job for over 25 years has been to rate and review makeup. So I want you guys to subscribe because I want you to be the person that you can rely on to tell you if you should spend your hard-earned cash on stuff. So we have two different blush, one of them a blonzer, and we're going to talk about what that all means today, from Armani Beauty and from Fara Homidi. Okay, so we're going to talk all about these two today, but I do want to mention, I want to talk about my buddies over at Rose Forever New York, because you know I love them, and I've worked with them forever. Look at this, how cute this is. This is their 4th of July Forever bouquet, which is really cool because their flowers last a year. They last longer, but they last a year. So you can mark this 4th of July and celebrate the whole 250th anniversary of the United States of America with those if you're here in the US or wherever you are. But I love all of their bouquets. They have a whole new collection right now with all these gorgeous domed bouquets, which are awesome. And I really love them. And as usual, because I work with them, you can get $20 off any order by using my code. I'll put it on screen and down below. REBECCARF20. REBECCARF20 gives you $20 off on your order of anything at Rose Forever New York, including their beautiful candles and their home scents and all of their arrangements and colorful flowers. They are a good friend of this channel, and I love talking to you about them. So do tell them that I said hello and get yourself, it's a few days before the 4th of July here in the US, get yourself that 4th of July bouquet because that's cute as a darn button. It really is. Okay, let's talk about blush now. We're going to try them both on. I have no blush on my face, just kind of some base done. So let's just talk about what they are and then we'll use them. The Armani, this is made in Korea. Armani Beauty is doing a lot of things made in Korea. All of a sudden they're like a Korean skincare makeup brand. I don't know. And you can already tell just by the packaging. That's very like Korean beauty packaging, right? So this is the Dolci Blush Smoothing Cream to Powder. I love me a good cream to powder. Soft matte balm. It's $39 and comes in 5 shades. This is the shade 4, which is like a cinnamon neutral brick brown shade. Let me show it to you. It has a fragrance listed way, way down on the ingredients list, but it has kind of a fresh, I almost got it on my nose, kind of a fresh, almost citrus burst. It's not floral. It's really pretty. Anyway, here you go. We love on this channel a good cream to powder blush. And what one have I been loving lately that we should talk about with regard to this one? I have been absolutely loving the Viseart FR. That is cream to powder. And this is the same, although this one stays more of a cream, I think. I don't know. I'm trying this for the first time with you guys. And I have brought over the Chantecaille foundation brush. So let's see. And I don't know whether to use these together or take this off. It's not that I don't plan out my videos, but I want to, I want to see where everything takes us. So this Chantecaille brush right here is a great brush to use with something like this because it is synthetic, but it's got that right softness to it. Isn't that pretty? That's a shade that is too deep for me. Why? Because as I told you guys, if you're going to put on something and you really are going to try only one shade, and I bought one of the 5 shades, I'm going to make it a darker one because that's where we're going to see if it has problems or stains. You can work off the back of your hand. Why not? This is definitely cream to powder. I love a cream to powder for the first reason I love a cream to powder is it's going to stay a lot longer than a traditional cream. Your hair's not going to get stuck in it. It's not going to come off. You can end up touching it up. It feels like it's already part of my face. Let me do it a little bit deeper just on purpose here, just so you can really see. This is a nice shade because you can almost use this as a bronzer, like a bronzer contour, but it's kind of warm for that. Speaking of words that we make into other words, got another one of those coming up. This would be kind of pretty in the crease of the eyes too. I do know that it's way too deep. I kind of rubbed a little bit of it off, so it's really pretty. That's really pretty though, isn't it? Okay, we'll leave that on that one cheek. That's a good product. What do I like better, this one or the Violette FR? Right now, the Violette. I love that velvety texture of the cream in the Violette, and it just it's like magical. The Violette just turns into a powder feeling immediately. And this one does too, but the Violette more so. So this is very pretty, but of these two, I choose Violette. I'm not going to bury the lead. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Fara Homidi product. This is the Essential Blonzer. As I told you, we have another made up type of word there. So Bronzer, where I used before, is a combination of bronzing and contour. Blonzer is, just as you would suspect, a blush and a bronzer. So these shades, we have 3 different shades and some refills. These are $78 if you buy it with the compact. This, by the way, is $39, the Blonzer Armani. But the Fara Homidi is $78 with the compact, and if you want to just buy the refill, which a lot of people are doing, hooray for the cheapies club, we gotta love it, then it's going to be $42 if you just get the refill. I got it with the compact. Any other shades I get, if I love this, will be just the refill because I'm cheap and I'm buying all this makeup. If you bought the refill, could you pop a comment into the comment? This is too new for me to know yet. When I'm filming this, if you bought just the refill, first of all, high five, Cheapies Club member. Could you tell us if it houses itself? Like, does it come in like a reclosable plastic thing, or you got this blush exposed? I would love to know. So, okay. This is it is a Blonzer. So it is a blush slash bronzer. This has been done before. I had somebody ask me over in a DM on Instagram, is this like a new concept? No, in fact, I'm going to go out on a limb without researching, which is very dangerous to do. But I do believe that we first saw this from Bare Minerals, if I'm not wrong, who did this a while ago. So these are going to be ruddy brownish colors so that you can kind of warm the perimeter of the face, or you can use them as a blush, and it depends on skin tone. What shade is this? This is the new NUE shade. So let's take a look at it here. It's got a creamy feel, but it is a powder. Now you can put this on. This is interesting because this one's a little bit pink for me, isn't it? Let me do it a little bit more. And let's take a break here. Let me take that same hand outside into the warm California sunshine, and you'll see that Armani product kind of rubbed in over by my pinky, and then the middle of my hand, just that messy swatch of the Fara Homidi, so you can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, so this is interesting. Remember, everybody was in a topsy-turvy tailspin about the Patrick Ta blush, because the transition blush, because it's like you were supposed to use it with his blush. This is another fussy kind of cheek shade, because she says that this can be layered and used with her bronzer, which everybody went crazy for, right? With a blush. But in the same way that I used the Patrick Ta blush, transition blush, as just a blush the other day, I used the darker shade as just a blush. Nobody's arrested me yet. You can do that here too. So let's just see what we can do with it. I'll even maybe try it on this side that has blush already, okay? So I'm going to take this nice and fluffy. This is one of those new Alpine Sonia G brushes. It's so lovely. This is the Alpine LF1. I got more new Sonia G brushes to share with you guys. That's coming up. They just didn't fit in this video. Okay, this also lists fragrance. Low down on the list, it smells a little bit like Hawaiian Tropics coconutty, but don't take my word for it. If you're allergic to coconut, please look, okay? All right, so let's see. Let me just do it around the perimeter. This is almost a little bit pink for me. I'm wondering if I should have gotten another shade. Like, this kind of feels more like a blush to me. And theoretically, I'd be using this with her bronzer, with her blush, with another blush. We'll try that over there. Let me try it just as a blush. So what if I warm the perimeter of the face? Okay, this is the new shade, NUE. And then also came onto the cheek. Do you like it? Let me make it darker so you can really see it. Now this is going to be too dark for everyday use. I'm just stressing it for our viewpoint. And what if I took a face that already had some blush on it, like this side with our Armani, and tried it like that and kind of combined it? You know, and then I kind of like that better. So in the in the press that we've been seeing in the marketing, they're almost replicating a sunburnt look with this, which is kind of fun. And I've been doing that a lot. A lot of people have. The kind of, you guys have seen me in some videos, I'll do like a cream blush like this, almost like a sunburn. So let's try it. Here's a Wayne Goss F2 brush, a little bit fluffy, a little bit more density to it. Okay, let's see. What if I did that? What if I did that kind of, and that's been a bit shocking about the reason why people have been up in arms about this product is because it was advertised like a sunburn. And I've just done it like that. And you might be like, oh, Rebecca, that's way too much. I'm just showing you. It's kind of cute though. Like, it kind of comes, it's giving the same feel that those fake freckles, you know, like Frick or whatever, the freckle companies do the like fake. So this is like fake sunburn. Like, look at me, I've been out in the sun smiling, but I had a hat on. I don't know. If I didn't have a hat on, would I have it here more? Okay, now I'm just getting silly. God, that's crazy looking. See, but I have done it on the face. Like, look, I've been out in the sun. It does actually look like that. But I don't think, you might be like, okay, that's just way over the top, Rebecca. Fair, fair. I was showing you earlier, you can also just use it as a blush bronzer, which in a way, unlike the Patrick Ta, is kind of nice because you could just, if you traveled, look at how nice and secure this compact is. This could be your bronzer, your blush, almost even a little bit of a bronzer. And yeah, you can mix it with other things as you see over here, but you don't have to. So rather than look at the, wait, what am I supposed to do with that confusion aspect? Like I said, I even did it with the Patrick Ta. You know, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't give me a product and tell me how I have to use it. Okay, am I a makeup artist? No, but I'm a makeup editor and I feel enough conviction and experience with products that I know. I grab a brush and I use it whatever I want to use it for. And I grab a product and I go, that might do this. That's why I do sometimes full face palettes with just an eyeshadow palette. There's no rules. Like I said, no one's arrested me yet. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's coming, but I feel fairly sure it isn't. So there you go. There's the most extreme kind of crazy sunburn look, but then there's also a million other ways to deal with it. So what do I think of it? Let's just do a little bit. This I like, but I don't think it's anything that exciting with any other cream to powder. I still prefer the Violette. This I think is really fun. I think it is another, this Fara Homidi is another in a long line of fussy cheek products that can take over your entire makeup routine or can just become your entire makeup routine. It's up to you. And for that, I love it. I actually kind of like this little sunburnt look. I think it's very useful and cute. I don't think I needed to do it on the forehead. That maybe got a bit much, but I think it is really cute. I will try another shade in this. I think it's worth it. I think it's fun. And I want to know from you guys who bought the refills, can I just get a refill, please? What will happen? I'm kind of curious. I love my videos where I bought more shades video and I can see this coming up in it for sure. So this is adorable. Don't forget my friends over at Rose Forever New York, that one of those dome, they mentioned they were going to send me a new bouquet. I hope it's a dome bouquet. If you're looking, if you're listening, Rose Forever New York, I'm excited about that. Okay, pardon me being a little bit mismatched here, but you have my thoughts. You can ask for any sort of shade comparisons over on Instagram. I do that there, but I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook. We have a membership here on YouTube, which we have weekly lives that I lead every Friday, and you can watch them on replay too if you're busy. I get it. So we'd love to see you there. All buying information will be down below in the description bar, and wherever I can, always up here on YouTube Shopping too. Ask me your questions down below and let me know if this helped you and if this answered your buying questions and helped you in any sort of quandary to maybe save some money and spend the money you spend, have it be the right way. I don't know. See you all in the next video and see you in the comments. Bye-bye.